This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 1965. 3 ways to ace your nutrition when working from home, and what you need to know about the carnivore diet and athletic performance, both by Jessica Spendlove of jessicaspendlove.com. And I'm Dr. Neil, your host and narrator. Hey there, welcome to another Saturday edition of Optimal Health Daily. This is just one of a bunch of podcasts where we read to you from blogs for free, so that you don't have to read them yourself. Except on Fridays. That's where I usually answer your questions. And remember, to check out our other shows, just search for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this. Now, today I have 2 posts for you, and from a new author. I'll tell you more about today's author at the end, so let's get right to today's 2 posts and start optimizing your life. 3 ways to ace your nutrition when working from home, by Jessica Spendlove of jessicaspendlove.com. Are you struggling to get into a good routine with your food with the new hybrid work life? For many of us, it will take some time to get used to splitting our week into some office days and then working from home days. If you're lacking structure when you're working from home and still getting around in your sweaty activewear, this article will help you. Without a proper routine and some planning, you may find yourself falling off the nutrition bandwagon. But fear not. Today, I give you my top 3 ways to ace your nutrition on your work from home days. 1. Plan out your meals for the week. One of the best ways to eating well during #ISO is to set yourself up for success. How do you do that? By allocating time at the start of each week to plan and organize the meals you will make. This involves writing out what you would like to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also what ingredients you'll need. Tip: check your pantry and what you have to make sure you aren't doubling up when you don't need to. By planning your meals beforehand, you know exactly what you are going to cook and what you need to buy. This can help alleviate the stress of deciding what to put on the table when it comes to dinner time. It can also save you from just ordering some takeout because it's the easiest option. Planning ahead allows you to tailor your meals towards your nutrition goals and budget. A little planning really gives you the best chance of acing your nutrition throughout the week. 2. Have good snacks in the house. Is it just us, or is the snack cupboard constantly talking to you when you're working from home? Fear not, friends. This is a struggle too many of us face. The good news is that with just a few nutrition strategies, you can really get on top of this once and for all. Aim to have some healthy snacks available to keep your nutrition on point. The first step here is make sure you factor this into your weekly plan and buy some when you are at the shops. What are you looking for? Well, good quality protein, some colorful fruits and veggies, some whole grains, and some healthy fats. But what does that look like? Here are a few of our favorites. A mixed plate with boiled egg, cheese, veggie sticks, hummus, and a few nuts. Greek yogurt with fruit and mixed nuts. Whole grain crackers with ham, cheese, tomato, and avocado. And rice cakes with ricotta, berries, and cinnamon. It's a really good habit to prepare some healthy snacks at the start of the day or at the start of the week. Then, when you find yourself hungry, you have something healthy on hand and ready to go. Try mixing up your snacks each day to prevent yourself from getting bored. And 3, go to the shops with a grocery list. A great way to ace your nutrition when working from home is to make a list of the groceries that you need. This can be a piece of paper or use the notes in your phone, whatever works for you. Completing your grocery list after mapping out your meals and snacks for the week helps give you a plan of action for your trip to the grocery store. A grocery list will help you to fill up your cart and then your pantry with nutritious foods. Plus, it will save you time when walking through the aisles and spending money you don't need to, or prevent you from being tempted. A good tip is to try and do most of your shopping around the perimeter of the store, which is where the majority of the ingredients you need for optimal health will be. Sticking to your list, it will also prevent you from being tempted to purchase unnecessary ingredients while at the supermarket. Stocking up on healthy, nutritious foods makes it easier to stick to your nutrition goals while working from home. What you need to know about the carnivore diet and athletic performance, by Jessica Spendlove of jessicaspendlove.com. The carnivore diet has received plenty of attention in the media over the last few months, thanks to a selection of athlete and celebrity fans like Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson. But what is the carnivore diet, and does it have any health benefits? What is the carnivore diet? The carnivore diet typically includes just meat or seafood, really any animal flesh, and water as the drink of choice. Some modify this slightly to include extras such as butter and eggs, but the idea is to exclude all carbohydrate foods. This means no fruit, grains, nuts, or seeds. As you can imagine, it's a very restrictive diet as there's only basically one food group to choose from. A typical day of eating might look like steak for breakfast, salmon and eggs for lunch, steak again for dinner, and fish roe and bone broth as snacks. You can choose your portions and meat choices to suit your preferences. Will the carnivore diet benefit my performance? Its proponents claim the carnivore diet has helped with weight loss and mental clarity, but at this stage, the carnivore diet is not a well-researched diet. There are no research studies currently published on the health, safety, or benefits of the diet, only anecdotes and case studies that are not the highest level of evidence in nutrition research. We do know from these case studies that it could be a beneficial diet for some people, but also that it might not be the right diet option for others. We also don't know the effects of following the diet long term. What we do know from nutrition research, however, is that a varied diet that includes foods from whole grains, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds can be beneficial for our health and performance. The Mediterranean diet, for example, includes all of these food groups, plenty of variety, and it's been linked with improved health outcomes. The bottom line is that we don't really know if the carnivore diet is beneficial for performance and health, but we do know that other dietary patterns are. Putting our science hat on, we can see that there isn't a clear benefit in choosing this dietary pattern compared to other diets that are more varied in food choices. It's also important to seek individualized advice when it comes to your diet choices for performance, as everyone is different. So there's no such thing as a right or wrong diet. What are the risks of following the carnivore diet? For athletes, there are a range of risks associated with the carnivore diet that are worth being aware of so you can make an informed choice. Some of these risks include 1. Higher risk of nutrient deficiencies, particularly vitamins that are not found in very high amounts in meats, such as vitamin C and folate. 2. Low fiber intake, which could impact your gut microbiome. Fiber is essential to feed our good gut bacteria, which in turn helps to keep us healthy and allow our bodies to perform at their best. A lack of dietary fiber in the carnivore diet could impact the function of the gut, which may lead to other health issues. 3. The lack of fiber also means that bacteria in the gut may die off. Instead, bacteria that feed off proteins will thrive, but might be linked to increased cancer risk. And 4. This diet could have a negative impact on bone strength due to its high acidity. While the body tightly controls pH levels, a highly acidic diet followed over a long period of time might impact bone health, which then poses a high injury risk for athletes. Overall, the carnivore diet isn't well researched and has only been found to be beneficial anecdotally. You just listened to the posts titled 3 Ways to Ace Your Nutrition When Working From Home and What You Need to Know About the Carnivore Diet and Athletic Performance, both by Jessica Spendlove of jessicaspendlove.com. Jessica Spendlove is one of Australia's most respected and experienced sports dietitians. Over the last decade, she has accumulated more than 30 seasons in various professional team sports, world record holders, Olympic athletes, and many corporate organizations, schools, and active adolescent athletes. Jessica became a dietitian after being an active adolescent herself. She saw a sports dietitian when she was 13, doing lots of training, but unintentionally underfueling, which resulted in various injuries, a poor immune system, and plateaus in performance and growth. Safe to say, everything got sorted out, and the rest is history. If you want more tips, tools, and frameworks to help you harness the power of performance nutrition to elevate your performance in sport or life, head to jessicaspendlove.com and check out her signature program, Eat Like the Elite. Dr. Neal here for my commentary. When it comes to really any high-protein diet, there are some potential downsides. Multiple meta-analyses. So remember, meta-analyses are considered like the gold standard of research. So the gold standard of high-quality evidence. And they have found that higher consumption of animal-based proteins increase the risk of death from all causes, including cancer, for example. On the other hand, consuming plant-based proteins actually increases our lifespan. And again, this isn't just one study, This is from multiple studies from around the world, and this was a meta-analysis on those multiple studies. Again, some of the highest quality evidence in research. All right, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being a subscriber of the show. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.